Joining us on the broadcast, we have Ambassador Suresh Kumar Goyal. We also have Ambassador Deepak Vohra. And last but not the least, Major Mohammed Ali Shah also joins us on the telecast.
Me to stay on your magnificent channel. You've got wonderful people like Ambassador Suresh Goyal and, of course, that outstanding soldier of India, Major Dr. Mohammed Ali Shah.
It is China that is looking to make inroads. The fact that China is looking to move to Saudi Arabia points to some sort of a vacuum that could be possibly created in Saudi, correct? And Major Shah, if I can just rope you in here, although Joe Biden back in July, when he'd visited Riyadh, he'd said that we're not going to leave a vacuum that is to be filled by Iran or China or Russia for that matter. But the fact that China is visiting Saudi Arabia at this time, do you think that this is pointing towards China eyeing the Middle East, eyeing Saudi Arabia, especially in the backdrop of Biden's and the Crown Prince's shaky relations for now?
Very good question, Paridhi, and very well brought out by my senior diplomat, Ambassador Vohra and Ambassador Goyal. They've already covered it, exactly the main point, the reason why he would be going there, and how I see it as, yes, the same way as how they see it as. But again, a point to be noted over here is, Paridhi, that both the countries, both China and Saudi Arabia, have refrained from endorsing sanctions on Russia. They're on the same page. Now, apart from this, I will take you back to 2018 when the Washington Post journalist Jamal Ahmad Khashoggi, when he was assassinated in the Saudi consulate in Istanbul in Turkey. That time, in fact, he was for Al Watan, that's a Saudi journal. He was a journalist for that as well. That time, America had asked for certain answers from Saudi Arabia, and then the American agency, CIA, in fact, allegedly reported that Prince Salman's apparently he had a role in this killing and he was murdered by the Saudi officials, allegedly. So was the report which was given to them. Now, when this happened, of course, the US said that they will make the country a pariah, they will make it a social boycott, they will make sure that no one interacts with those nations. At the same time, meanwhile, the relationship between China and US was getting worse day by day, in fact leading to Taiwan, because US has vowed to stick on to Taiwan and they will stand by Taiwan no matter what. And because of Chinese ill activities in the South China Sea. So in the meanwhile, this was going on. Now when Xi Jinping decides to go into Saudi Arabia, of course, he is eyeing the Saudi market, energy, of course. And in July, when President Joe Biden had visited Saudi Arabia, it was regarding after the fiasco of 2018 and such things. This was to discuss on the oil, basically. That is the main thing why anyone would be interested in Gulf is because of oil. So when Xi Jinping is now going to Saudi Arabia, going to the Middle East, there would be 14, as you rightly brought out, there'll be 14 heads of states from the Gulf who would be there. So it is mainly because he is eyeing the oil resource in the Gulf.